Usual suspects here. You know what I mean? I am Pers, aka Kaiser Sose. You know what I mean? I'm joined by a stand-in Keaton and a Kobayashi.
Wait a minute. You got to get this. I'm Brother Hiram.
Wait.
Brother Hiram Akeem.
Okay, so
Kobayashi.
am I Michael Keaton? Batman?
No.
Yeah, but I am. Star Johnson in the house.
She is the brightest Batman.
That's right. She's beautiful.
And I'm bringing some sunshine to the usual suspects.
You know what I mean? Bring a little sunshine to the timeline. Via usual suspects on the YouTubers.
All right.
You know what I mean? We got some topics to discuss. Okay. Most importantly, the Atlanta Falcons. They have the new anthem. It's not a national anthem, it's an Atlantean anthem, but they're not happy with it. Okay, so T.I. slams T.I., the mayor of Atlanta, not officially. He slams the Atlanta Falcons for the new anthem because it does not have any Atlanteans.
What?
No people, no Atlanta artists.
You know,
I.e. Luda.
I.e. Outcast.
Bow Wow. I don't even say Lil Jock. Meet me in a crowd.
That's Young Jock.
Oh, when I say Little Jock.
Lil Jock, Young Jock, you know what I
I
mean?
thought you said Lil John at first. But you know what? That's pretty dope, man. Go ahead and read a little bit so we can talk about it.
So T.I. has called out the Atlanta Falcons over the team's new anthem because it does not include any artists from the city. Okay, actor/singer Rotimi, not to be confused with the pasta, was tapped to perform the team's new "Rise Up." In case you didn't know, all of the anthems are called "Rise Up." I found that out.
Looking for that rise up.
On this "Rise Up," that is. It's a plethora, an assortment, if you will, of rise ups throughout the years. So he was tapped to perform the team's new Rise Up song, and the music video was shared on the Falcons' Instagram account on Saturday.
And it was on the game. It was on Fox too when they played.
And everybody's up in arms.
Let me take it. Everybody's up in arms. T.I. himself.
My arms are down.
Went plumb loco. Okay. His argument was, wait a minute. Now, this is the Atlanta Falcons. We got a new national anthem for our team. It's called Rise Up. That means we're trying to galvanize the community, galvanize the ticket payers, which is a lot of people are black down there. It's Black Atlanta, okay?
Yeah.
And we're trying to connect with the people. That's what this song is supposed to be about, right? T.I.'s argument is, how can it be that way? And you don't have people from Atlanta, all these A-plus talents that's coming out of Atlanta or who have came out of Atlanta did not get the call. Now, here's what's funny. Before we talk about who it is, Purge, you of the mindset of budget, you thinking, go ahead, tell somebody what you're talking about.
I don't know why it matters. I feel like Busta Rhymes comes with a Busta Rhymes budget. I feel like T.I. comes with a T.I. budget. I feel like Jeezy calling Frosty the Snowman comes with a Frosty budget. But Rotimi might have a more budget-friendly budget.
Now, that's dope. Shar, tell somebody who Rotimi is.
Okay, but he is a multifaceted entertainer.
Yes.
Okay. He's 33 years old, and he starred in some of the hottest television shows. And he appeared in some movies, and he has created some top charting records.
Yeah, he's even got a song with T.I.
I mean, T.I. did say, that.
I mean, they have a song out together.
But T.I. said, they rock with him. T.I. said they deal with him, but he's not from Atlanta.
Maybe they felt like the Atlanta affiliation made them
He is from Maplewood, New Jersey, okay? Born to Nigerian parents. And just because you've seen it...
Bruh, I thought he was from Nigeria.
No. His parents are from Nigeria.
So he's first generation American.
But he was born in Maplewood, New Jersey. And I understand
you can drive from New Jersey to Atlanta.
Okay,
but that's not Atlanta though.
That's not Atlanta. Just because he was on Stars.
What did they say?
Just because he was on Stars, in a One of the shows is called The Boss.
Wait,
and then the other one is Power. Just because he did a couple of music videos and just because he's multifaceted, that means he might got a multifaceted budget.
Maybe he might multifaceted associated.
Well, listen.
He's not just Nigerian, he's New Jerseyan and Atlantean. He's multifaceted.
He's not Atlantean.
He's not Atlantean.
That's not how it works.
No. But he's still not Atlantean.
But look, though, remember the chick that came out with this shit that Decatur, not Atlanta. She is not Atlanta. She had a whole rap about how it's not Atlanta.
Decatur is Atlanta, though.
But it's not.
Okay.
Decatur wears greater.
That's what she.
I
didn't make the song.
But it's still in Georgia. New Jersey's Maplewood is not in Atlanta.
If you call in Atlanta the new Motown, maybe it could also be the new Jersey.
Stop it.
Look, but I'm just saying. Did you actually watch what T.I. did? Did you watch the live?
She got it first hand.
I seen the T. I seen the T T.I. You know what I mean? A little T.
Okay, but
and he seemed upset, and I was not upset.
She coming from an executive perspective.
I was unbothered. I was like, where's the bottom line? Does T.I. not come with the T.I. bill? Does Busta not come with a BS? Jeezy!
But that's the NFL, though.
But listen.
This is
they're national. Why should we not have the Nigerian
byproduct? Okay.
Interpolation.
Because it's so much A1 talent coming out of Atlanta.
We're all African.
And keep in mind, yes, that's true. Don't use my words against me, but that's dope. But
we're all African.
The good thing is that it's a culture down in Atlanta.
And then thankfully I'm an Akronite.
That done spawned so many hits that's affiliated with people done bought tickets already and different things like that. And done supported the team. You got to support the culture when you in the
I would be a lie to say that I too did not so deaf out with the Brat.
Right.
And Jermaine Dupri.
Right.
And Outkast.
Silk too. You like Silk?
And Silk. And it's just, and who didn't stomp the boots and with the whole, listen. But so.
Okay,
but. You hear executive. I like that.
I mean, I get what you're saying. So. Okay, but wait a minute. Okay, but so let me be on the fans' perspective. Okay, let me be in me watching with
the fans that have $0 in the budget.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
The reason why there's a budget.
Wait a minute. Hold on. The fans is the reason why there is.
That's a portion of the budget.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Advertising and marketing.
Okay, wait a minute.
No, the money generates from the fan. It's fan base driven stuff.
Yeah, it's not like
okay. I mean, you didn't think about the TikTok videos that was going to be made from if you had got an Atlanta person to do it. You didn't think about, the people, making their own little.
They making TikTok videos now about Rotimi.
Wait a minute. They're making it and upsetting it. They upset about that.
But is it a video nonetheless?
It's a bad video.
It's a bad video.
That don't mean it's not. This is not selling.
Hey
stuff.
man, Rotimi.
Rotimi.
Both of them.
Listen.
Both of y'all call me, and because we gonna make a video, and it's gonna get views. Because
right now he hot. He hot right now.
He hot right now.
He's hot from Ghost.
But wait a minute. Yeah, he may be hot from the TV shows or whatever the case may be. But you know what? I'm going to roll with T.I. Who was up there making these executive decisions? Was it the budget and marketer?
It was hers.
Listen, or was it, come on now. You got to think about when you're marketing a product to somebody, you're supposed to market it to that demographic and to that area, to those people. So it was a boo and a thumbs down on whoever decided to have that man do that song.
That's
I will respect that Hiram and Shar have given both thumbs down. Purse has 2 thumbs and they're up. Okay, okay. Brother Hiram.
Hey man, listen, man, we want to tell everybody, man, when it comes to what we do here on this particular platform, we try to promote people and put people in positive places. Quite naturally, we try to promote positive images of our people every day, right? So here on Blackwood, Ohio, this particular demographic, we want to take you, your product, your brand, your business, your organization, and put it in specific places so you can generate an interest if you're trying to sell some units or get some interest in this particular part of Northeastern Ohio. Char, what you got?
Well, I got the OJs and Gladys Knight. Last stop on the Love Train, the final tour that is Saturday, September the 17th at 7 p.m. That is at the Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium in Canton, Ohio. But before you partake of that, you can partake of, in the Village Block Party. Yes, that's going down that day too. It's from 2 to 8 p.m. And after that, you can go ahead and hit them up with the referred after party.
Ooh.
And that is all this is on September the 17th at 7 p.m. You can just check it out. If you're here in our area, you can come and kick it with what's going on September the 17th.
And we're going to be there. We're going to be there.
Hey, and if you want to find Purrs, and bring her a plate.
There are going to be food trucks there.
Food trucks. You can prepay for Purrs a plate. That's, yeah. All right. So we got the pre-party, the post-party, and the party.
The concert party, right.
You know what I mean?
They got the before, the now, and after.
The on that midnight train to Georgia.
Gladys not going to be in the building.
I mean, listen, Gladys. Call me Gladys. Okay. All right. So we're going to move on to the next. Speaking of queens.
Oh.
Because we already on the topic of Gladys.
Okay.
Okay. I don't want to live without you in this world. Okay. Just Gladys. Friend me on Facebook. Okay. So Queen Elizabeth.
Who?
The Queen of England.
Okay.
Is deceased. My condolences. Apparently, there are Africans that have some mixed feelings. I too recognize myself as an African. Have mixed feelings over the death of Queen Elizabeth because of shocker, colonialism. King Leopold. All right, I'm going to move on. Okay, so we're not going to talk about Peach Grove. Moving on. Okay. One Twitter poster said that they cannot mourn, okay, of what she said was her grandmother's movement pass, a colonial document that prevented free travel for Kenyans under British rule in the East African country. There's some people that are perplexed.
Kenya, that was a little slight to Kenya. Look, the dope thing about this is that our people on the continent are speaking out. People are coming to these brothers and sisters with microphones and asking, what do you think about the Queen Elizabeth passing, right? And a lot of them, they saying two things. And it's on the website, the Reporter Newspaper Online.com, right? And what they're saying is, with the mic in hand, live on the news, these are Africans saying, I'm not sure if I feel anything. I don't have a yay, I don't have a nay. But most people were saying, Africans, why should I be mad at somebody who reaped the benefits? Because she's been a queen for years. I mean, like 4 or 5 decades or some stuff like that. And they said she was instrumental and played an intricate part in colonializing Africa, some parts of Africa. You look in South Africa, it's look like New York. I mean, it's Europeans jogging and stuff like that. You have people that look like you and I, talking like you and I on a continent as a direct result of colonialism. Tell me what colonialism is, so people can know if they don't know. They hear colonizers, we hear all that, but tell people what that means.
Just give it to
I'm
us.
Don't come for me.
She about to say it.
Hesitant. You see the reluction. It is the forceful takeover of one's ways of upbringing, heritage, and culture, and changing it into what they deem is proper and fit.
Come on, man. Come on.
That's colonialism, daggone it. I don't have another definition. I can read it from you out of West.
I like that to take over. To take over and change the actual way that things happening and putting in your style over things. This is what
saying that's what's right and just.
Yeah, and this is what
no matter how unjust and unright.
Well, how about I just bring a little bit of sunshine to the timeline today while I'm sitting here with the usual suspects. I'm gonna just give it to you in the raw. So, everybody went die hard and just loved it when Queen Diana married Prince Charles. If you ask me, that's when Americans or, the less fortunate started liking that family. You need to do the whole entire history and go back and about that family.
You mean like from King Leopold?
I'm talking about from Christopher Columbus. Now, let's go there, okay? Let's go there.
So we're not going to talk about how he used the Bible to talk about how he could enslave people.
I'm just saying, let's go all the way there and why they had such a hard time about Harry, Mary, and Meghan. Do you understand? She said that's a what country. Oh, you're just spitting on our family name. So it's at the end of the day, what they don't really understand about colonialism, at the end of the day, they took our families from tribes, brought them over here on boats, beat them. You're not going to praise your gods. You're not going to do your dance.
With no cruise ship neither.
Yeah, do you understand? You're not going to do all of that because we deem that you're going to be this way and that way because you got to remember they had slaves and servants before they came over here to what they call the Americas and so forth and so on. I'm going to even go even deeper. Take a good look at your flag. That's why I don't like the national anthem. What does it symbolize? What is it like? It ain't no different than their flag. Come on, you better get you some knowledge that you can't get in college.
Let me tell you.
We mimic almost every single thing. I mean, not we, but the European nation over here mimic almost every single, royal thing that was going on over there, not really knowing that they was barbaric through the whole whole situation and about it.
Let me tell you. So I will tell you.
I will not cry. I will not shed a tear.
All right.
I'm gonna tell you a quote from the article that from their grandmother. So it was another Kenyan who quoted her grandmother that stated, and I quote, used to narrate how they were beaten and how their husbands were taken away from them and left to look after their kids during colonial times. May we never forget them. They are our heroes.
Let me say something right here in closing. Colonialism is the actual, not necessarily taking over people and shipping them. That's a part of it. Colonialism is to come into your house. I'm coming into your house and I'm changing everything around.
Yeah, this book don't go.
Because I'm the man. No, I'm trying to keep it so people can really get it. I'm coming to your house. You run your house your way. You make your bed every other day. You wash every week, every Saturday. You dust every Sunday. You are a Christian. You do your thing your way. You get somebody in your house, your new man, he comes through and put his shit down the way he want to put it down, and you have no choice but to acquiesce or hunker underneath or hearken underneath. He just colonialized your style. That's what colonialism is.
So Kenya has been under British rule since 1895.
Still to this day, or they finally broke out?
It was named an official colony in 1920 and remained that way until it won its independence in 1963.
Come on. And that's why they talk like us over here. So a lot of people trip out, Shar, when they see Africans and they talk like us, swag like us, because the same Europeans that sent us and dealt us dirty in slavery are the same Europeans that colonized over there. That means we're going to give you the same white Jesus.
So we're
going to give you the same history books. That's why they over there talking about Great Britain.
And it's his story. Let me put y'all up on game. Among the worst atrocities under British rule occurred during the Mau Mau uprising, and that started in 1952, which is the same year that Queen Elizabeth took the throne. The colonial administration at the time carried out extreme acts of torture, including castration and sexual assault, and detainment camps where as many as 150,000 Kenyans were held. Elderly Kenyans who sued for compensation in 2011 were ultimately awarded. Nobody talks about this because it's not on the news. They were ultimately awarded £19.9 million by a British court. Hey, little is it known that the family of Dr. Martin Luther King, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., received compensation after they found out the CIA was almost
complicit
in his assassination.
I mean, I'm just saying, well, all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, before you get caught up with all this stuff, that the propaganda and everything that they show us on TV about these different people around the world, I'm just saying, I learned it in school. I mean, I had to take a class in college that I didn't understand.
You paid for it. This is knowledge you can't get in college.
I'm just letting you know, I learned this in school. And when I realized, like, where our so-called flag came from and where our so-called different, as far as what is our political parties and the way that they're set up, how it actually came into fruition, I didn't like them then. So I gave two mucks and a sock about it.
2 months in a sock.
Because at the end of the day, they came over here with thieves and robbers and people that didn't have any royal lineage, and they came over here and made their wealth and lineages when they was the bottom of the feed. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then not only that, they come over there and made themselves something, and then took away our culture,
identity and the culture of what was there.
Right. Not only here, but I'm talking about from my ancestors, because I know, I don't care how light-skinned I look. I know that I'm African by the way of the slave trade. I know this because of the things that I do naturally.
We can't have no YouTube uprising right now. Okay? We can't have a YouTube uprising right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We're going to draw it back.
All right.
Because I feel me about to, look, I'm 30 seconds away from you, following you to Peach Grove. And we're like,
okay, well, we'll let it go. I was just bringing a
read the article.
But
this, no, bottom line is, and this is what you know. That is sunshine, because that's light. If nothing else, do your research. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Don't listen to what Brother Hiram said. Don't listen to what Sister Shar saying. Make sure you do your research. Be like, wait a minute, what they're saying is true? Look it up. You can. Encyclopedia Britannica is online now.
You got Google.
Yes, Google. You don't have to sit and, you know what I mean, Bing, Yahoo, the whole nine, GoDaddy. You know what I mean? Do the whole nine. So make sure you do your research. Pick up a book. Read it. Check out an article. And if nothing else, try to disprove what it is that you believe is true.
Come on.
And find out what you believe.
I like that. But before we go, I heard somebody say something today, and it blew my mind.
What?
And it was like, why does it matter? Because, somebody loved her and the different stuff that they were saying. And I was like, wow, that's so disconnected from your roots.
You know what? I will say, I'm not going to say, I can't ask the question, why does it matter? Yeah, I asked the question on the last topic. So I was like, what difference does it make? Adding for the National Football League. But on this subject, I will say, it touched me because I watched her daughter, Princess Anne, curtsy her mother's casket.
What do curtsy mean?
It's a feminine bow. It's what women do. It's what
Nubian women do, American women do.
I don't know. You know what? Honestly, I don't know where it came from. I haven't done enough research to say. I don't know if Nubians curtsied or if that was a thing, but I do know. You know what I mean? I don't know where it originated from. I'm not even about to try to make that lie. But I will say that it's a dip. A step back and a usually a flaring out of the skirt or what have you.
And they have their feet crossed and
yeah. And that's what she did as a show of respect to her mom. And I'm like, I get that, the colonialism thing and what have you. And trust me, I have an entire, horse to ride on King Leopold. But that's not the point. Point is, that was her mama. And she has the entire globe watching her mourn her mother. And I was like, yo, for her to be able to, that's the sign of respect. Like, what if she wanted to jump on a casket or something? I got 2 casket jumpers. I got 2 people ready to jump on my casket if I die. You know what I mean? They'll be like, oh, no, Lord, not. Wow. Just ready to go. Just so you get some pictures on Instagram and TikTok. You know what I mean? But I really felt that moved me, man. So I don't want to get lost up in the fact that it's still a life lost. You can't be responsible for the mistakes of your ancestors, man, right? You can only do what you can do to make things right. I would have hoped she would have done more, but we're going to move on. All right, Brother Hiram.
Listen, we want to tell somebody, man, don't forget, if you're trying to promote you and your style, please give us call the area code 330-937-2632. The number again is 330-937-2632. We want to put your face in the place, your establishment, your business, your brand, your organization, your event. Okay, speaking about events, Shar, what we got going on this weekend?
Well, we got going on Saturday, September the 17th. You got the OJs and the Gladys Night. Last stop on the Love Train, and it is the final tour. That starts at 7 p.m., but before that, they have the Village. block party at the Hall of Fame, and that is going on from today. And after that, you got the preferred after party, and that is the last stop on the Love Train, the final tour. Don't forget to like this video, to subscribe, to comment, and to share. Don't forget to check out all the shows of the whole entire family. Yeah, I'm sitting in today for Smooth in the Morning, and I'm hanging out with the usual suspects.
You know what I mean? I like it. I like it. Yeah. If nothing else, make sure you show up so that you can get me a plate of food. No, that's not where. That's not what the paper said. The paper says make sure you show up to participate in that last stop. It's not going to be in Georgia. It's going to be in Canton.
That's right, Canton, Ohio, where the Football Hall of Fame is.
Hey. Okay, go Packers. Okay. So we're going to talk about it.
What are we talking about?
None other than the Kardashian crew.
The Kardashian crew.
The Kardashian crew. Okay. Courtesy of Ray J. Ray J's tired of it. Okay, he's sick of it. Just had enough. Okay. Ray J comes for Kim K, Chris J, and Kanye.
What you say?
He came for Kim K, Chris J, and Kanye.
Okay.
All in the same one motion. He said serious sex tape. Sex tape.
The taping of sex.
Yes.
The recording
activities. No watermelon was involved. Okay. It was with the sex tape receipts.
That's how it looked like it should be pronounced.
Receipts.
Yeah, because he had them.
It's serious drama. Okay, it's the things going on. Chris J, Kim K, Kanye.
Let's give it to
Ray
the T
J.
lady.
We go. Oh yeah, we got to show her with the timeline. Not only she bringing sunshine to your timeline, but you can warm it up for the tea.
Yes, I watched several of the videos. I'm talking about several. I listened to
a plethora
of it, all filleth and falleth over. It was so much information.
Filled up your cup and overflowed.
Yes, I mean,
receipts.
The receipts. I mean, my tea started out hot, and I ended up with a cold tea. I had to add something to it and sip.
Some shenanigans in her tea.
Straight up shenanigans. Okay. So
it wasn't just in Shara's tea. Everybody had a little shenanigans.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, so like you said, Ray J's tired. He's fed up.
Educate us.
And he went on his rant. Okay. So I had to pull this one in because we really could talk about this.
Yes. Right? We got screenshots.
So they sent Ray J a text. Please tell him to stop mentioning my name. This is Kris Jenner. I'm almost 67 years old, and I don't always feel great, and this stresses me to no end. Okay?
She don't always feel great. Well, those Marble 4s made me feel like I'd have felt great on a Tuesday.
But I got to hit you with Ray J's response. I just have to because I ain't even mad at Ray J for responding like this. And this right here, I had to screenshot this off of Twitter. All right? What about my moms, Chris? You telling people false stories about me, making the black man look horrible for your game, and you introduced me to Steve Hirsch. And if you don't know who he is, that is the guy that they signed over for the contract, the license to sell the sex tapes.
To Vivid Entertainment.
Yeah, so before we get into that, you masterminded everything for your family and tried to ruin mine at the same time, shaking my head. You don't think all mothers get stressed? Or are you special? He asked her, was she special? Oh, you special, huh? I know it's old and I don't care. This makes me sick. But God had my back and still does. Okay, so he got fed up after Kris Jenner went on a talk show and took a lie detector test.
Hold on, let's talk about the lie detector test, though.
So she took a lie detector test. So when Ray J went on the rant, he was letting know when y'all look the guy up, it says that he specializes in how to beat a lie detector test. So Ray J say, y'all know what? I'm tired. I'm about to sue y'all. Not only of that, let's just even go there. He said, let's just go there. We didn't make not one tape. We didn't make not two. Well, we made 3. So Chris told him to go do another one, and this was Sex in Santa Barbara or Barbara Santa Barbara.
Part 3 or part 2?
Part 3. This is the last one. So Chris watched that one, didn't like that one.
Watched the first one.
No, she watched all of them, but didn't want to do nothing with the third one. She said, let's go with this one because it makes my daughter look better. Yes.
So they made 4 tapes?
No, they made 3.
She reviewed all 3. Her mama looked at all 3 sex tapes.
Looked at all 3 sex
tapes.
Allegedly. And picked out the one she wanted to
Wait
go.
a minute, so she watching her daughter getting smashed?
She watching her daughter getting a hokey pokey on with Ray J.
Then judged it.
And said which one.
See, on the first one, she probably didn't put her 2 feet in and then put her 2 feet out.
So when they did the second one, I'm just saying, when they did the second one, she tell them, to do another one. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's what happened with what's her name on the Love and Hip Hoppy. She was doing a thing and they said, nah. Remember, what's the old girl's name? Mimi.
Yeah, but
they went and did they called me for that shower curtain.
But I'm just saying, I get where Ray J coming from. Like he said, I'm suing y'all because at the end of the day,
y'all lying.
And at the end of the day, I'm not trying to be funny. I didn't know who the Kardashians was. I didn't realize that she was married to Bruce Jenner, who
was on the Wheaties box.
But right now she's Brucilla.
The original.
Yeah, the original Bruce Jenner. Miss Brucilla. I'm not saying that in no harm's way because is her name Caitlyn? I don't know.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Okay,
Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner. So I stand corrected.
A little raspy about the throat area.
Okay, but I am a female.
You ain't gonna talk to me like that with no strong jaw. I'm just be real with you.
But I'm just saying, and then
don't come for me.
But I'm just saying,
y'all know I ain't got no sense.
But I'm just saying, then they're still, going on about it. This happened eons and years ago. So Ray J said, I'm tired. I'm gonna even give it to you even further. So they did had a little episode. So there's 2 things that pissed Ray J off. And she's talking about this is Kim, how Kanye went and got the other tapes from Ray J and all. So Ray J's like,
Kanye didn't go get no tapes from me, bro. You had all the tapes.
No, he busted out and was like, the real now, right? You know everything. They did have the conversation of meeting up, or the texting of meeting up, but Ray J probably since. Your bride ain't telling you everything, brah. So let me give it to you in the raw.
I think Ray J think that Kim might be for the streets.
Wait a minute, she's not?
She for the.
I thought she was. You see you can see her baggage claims. You can see her receipts on who she's been dealing with. But I can name some. I don't even follow.
Like she not for the
I
streets.
don't even follow the Kardashians.
Her mama act like.
But I can tell you all the people she done been with that I know.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. So, but Ray
Saturday Night Live.
But he's assuming. Do you get what I'm saying? That Kanye is hip on game. Obviously, he couldn't have been because he's like, dude, I want to get the other one that they talking about. Ray J, like, hold on, wait.
What other tape was you talking about?
He talking about the third one. You got to remember, there's multiple. There's multiple tapes. Only 2 been released, right?
I ain't seen one.
Okay, one.
I didn't get to see Nan.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, but what I'm saying is, don't try to make it seem like Ray J was trying to.
He also came out and showed in his rant that he didn't necessarily sign the deal to get the last.
Oh yeah, because he said Kim's fingerprints was all over, and
Kim signed it.
Right, and Kristen was rushing him to sign it and
so
everything
Kim
else.
Did it, right.
So he's tired. So guess what? I ain't mad at you, Ray J. They done clocked up this money. Do you understand that?
He said something about Kim and her mom robbing his sister Brandy. Did you hear about that?
I want you to know. But literally, I want to know what Brandy got to say about all
$860,000 or something around that.
That's with the credit card.
Whatever the case may be, but they had to pay.
They took the mama credit card too. Then
what I'm saying?
Brandy sued to get her money back.
Right.
And Ray J was like, "Word is born, son. I'm through with you. I don't give a damn how good the style is, how fat the ass is, or nothing."
It wasn't that fat back in the day before she got.
But the fact that you did my sister and stole from my sister, I'm done. And he said once he said he was done, that's when all the shenanigans popped out for him. Take us out of here, Purrs.
Hey man, listen. If nothing else, make sure you're not getting recorded. Okay? You check to make sure there's not a red light somewhere. Okay? Don't do yourself. Treat yourself. Check into the Usual Suspects podcast, because otherwise we'll be gone.